Hi, I'm here to discuss my research showcase, and our project has been about 3D printing and augmented reality. So my first thought in designing a research proposal was that we really needed to focus on one. Trying to do both would just complicate the study by bringing in too many variables. We decided to focus on the AR, and based on the literature, AR can increase the time spent on task, it can increase time in collaboration, and it can increase understanding. And research suggested that these are based on being able to interact with the virtual image, connect that virtual image to a real-world environment, allow students to see things or interact with things they otherwise couldn't because maybe of cost, like things being too expensive to buy those resources, or it could be because of size, like they could look at things that are very small, like molecules, or things that are very large, like asteroids, or things on a cosmic scale. Or another reason they might not be able to is because of construction. Say, for example, you want to look at a brain. You can't look at a brain because it's inside the skull. Or maybe seeing the layers of a building, like different floors, different rooms inside of something. So AR can help break some of those things down. But it's also possible that some of these gains in augmented reality are only because of good instructional methods, not necessarily the augmented reality itself. We wanted to know how AR affects the time on task, collaboration, and understanding. To do that, we designed a quasi-experimental study where the students in both the control group and the experimental group had access to a multitude of resources. The only difference being that the experimental group had AR devices where they could interact with the real environment. This would mean that the control group would also have access to virtual resources that could do pretty much the same thing, but with a different level of interaction. Maybe the biggest challenge of the study is that we would have to create some complicated software to do what we want it to do. We want them to be able to analyze different glider designs. That was just the thought we had, and how changes in things like wing size or shape would affect the flight, and we could have the students like virtually fly it with their AR devices, just flying through a real-world environment. Whereas maybe those students in the control group would just have to click a button on their computer and see a pretend flight of how far it might go. Well, I guess maybe we'll find a programmer once our study is approved. That's our study for augmented reality. Thanks for watching.